Only if you.
We also have our seafood pancake with some soy sauce inside.
You have to, you gotta be like dedicated.
I'm going to tap him to sing right on the other side, and that'll let me draw. You can have your entire deck, but then you're decked. So like you still have to keep up with it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not there.
So it's not backwards. Yeah. The only other part that I have not mentioned, that's all.
We'll do it all together. Very cool.
Hot chocolate is one option.
Is an option. We've got, tea and I don't think coffee maybe, not for that group.
For the kids. Okay, so maybe just hot chocolates or milk.
Gate.